Hello everybody and welcome back to Megastore Simulator. In the previous video, we finished off my butcher's department over here. So we designed it, we put a new wall in as well. I built this wall over here. I use a mod for that. As you can see, number 9 on the inventory, it lets you build your own walls. That is a mod. I went through it all in the previous video, but there's a link to it in the description if you missed it. So I built my own wall there and made our butcher's department. We moved over our seafood department over here. This isn't exactly how it's going to look, but it's pretty similar. As soon as I get the far wall taken down and we can rearrange it a little bit more, then I shall do that and maybe put another wall in as well just to partition it off. We've partitioned off the bakery, which used to be over here, is now over here because I needed more space. So we partitioned that off between the two with a little walkway through, which looks quite nice. So the bakery is pretty much done as well. So today we are moving on to fresh produce. So I haven't had fruits and vegetables in here for quite some time. We are going to change that today. So I've bought everything we need. I'm going to choose between the two types of shelving because there is some wooden shelving that was introduced after all of this that also works for your produce now as well. So we've got this and that. So I'm going to decide which looks best. So I bought a bit of each just to have a look. And then once we decide which one we like the best, then that is what we will have. I have to say, the wooden variety obviously takes up a lot less space, which I am keen on because I've got to fit it all in this sort of area here, really. There is going to be a little bit more space once that wall comes down, but only minimal. We've only got one more expansion to take. So it's only going to be, what, for here, is it? You don't get a lot, do you? So it's not like loads of room is going to open up. So I am quite liking these, but you only get 4 on per one, whereas you would get, what do we get here? 12 on here. There's quite a lot, quite a big difference. How much is that? Just a case that it's 4 anyway? I think it is, isn't it? It's basically the same. It's essentially the same, but it's not as tall. And probably, well, I think it actually sticks out quite similarly if you have a look. There's not too much difference other than the fact that these are quite tall. You know what? I'm not sure which one I prefer. Obviously, we could build that sort of thing with that. And I suppose with this, can't really do that with these ones. Can have it, well, I guess we can have it like that, maybe. Yeah, you can have it like that. So we could create like a, we could create like a central thing there. Oh, I like that. I can create a central curve. So that we can just have an island of fruit and vegetables. I think I prefer that. We could have an island of fruit and vegetables. Then this stuff, we could still have some produce, you know, some stuff from the main supermarket down the edge, or my freezers and fridges and freezers and stuff could all go down the edge. And this can go nicely down the middle without taking up too much room. I think that has sold it for me. Whether that's big enough to get everything on, I don't know. But I think that sold it for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to box these up because we could have a mixture of both. So I'm going to box these up for now. And we'll just, I don't know, leave them somewhere. Just throw them down there. We'll box them up, throw them down there, and it's possible one of them or both of them could get used later. I think I'm going to go for this idea down the center first. And then if I can't fit everything on, we could finish it off with one of those. Yeah, so let's see. How far do we want to take this, really? So 1, 2, 3... So if I was to get... It's tough, isn't it? I don't know how far I want it. I don't want it to come all the way to the bakery and touch the bakery because you want to leave some room around it. But if we did get 1 more in there, 2 more, 3 more, that'd be... Yeah, I think that's probably the way, actually. So if I get another 7 of those and maybe another 1 of those... I don't know how many I need, actually. But I think that would look quite good. So, shopping. So, if we get another 7 of those and another 1 of those, get those to come. Lay it all out and then start getting some stuff on. So, I've laid everything out differently over here. So, these are all of our fruits. These are all of our vegetables, and these are salad items. You could obviously put tomatoes with the fruits and stuff like that, but we've only got lettuce otherwise. So I wanted a few salad items. We do some more salads. We do have some things you could have with salads. Some of them are kind of in between. But I think a few more items just to even it out. So you could have a salad section, you could have a full vegetable section and a full fruit where you've got a similar amount of items of each would be good. All right, so let's get these laid out. Just throw that over there for now. So that's the curved one. There we go. But hopefully that is enough room for everything. I don't know if it is, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to be able to double shelf that much. If we... I might turn the restockers off for this. I've left them running and I thought, well, it's not much of a problem because we've not got that many items to put on, but I'm going to turn them off because if I decide that I don't like the way it's looking and I want to remove a few things, I do not want them to come along and start restocking it. I think we picked all the fruits up, have we? Now we have. Right, fruit we can have... Might as well have fruit at the front here. So we can have some mandarins just there. Wow, I forgot how slow it was to restock some of these things. Right, let's place that on the floor. What else have we got? We've got apples. We've got a couple of varieties of apples, I think. All right, so we've got red and green apples, I believe. Okay, then, that is everything shelved up. We've done all the fruits and vegetables. I have extended this. I bought a couple more shelves and we extended it slightly just to make sure we could get everything on. Yeah, we got everything on, and I think that looks quite nice. Just as a little central island there. Remember that wall will be coming down, so we will be able to go further that way. But I'm going to move some of this stuff to kind of go around it now. So this has worked out really, really well. I prefer this shelving to the other one. This little wooden design, the fact you can have it down the center and it doesn't look too big or anything like that, I really like it. So we've got our fruits down here. I've double shelved all of the fruits. Some of the vegetables have been, but not all. So we've got our fruits running down here, apples, pears, then we come mangoes, mandarins, got kiwis on the end here, melons the other end. We've got pineapple and bananas. Then we've got our salad items. Then we've got more of our root vegetables, and then we've got squashes at the end. So as you can see, I've double shelved all the squashes because you don't get many of those on, artichokes, that kind of thing. But I didn't feel the need to double shelf a carrot, for example, or an onion, because you get 24 of those on the shelf, as you can see. Do you really need to double shelf them? Probably not. You've got a lot of stock out here otherwise, haven't you? So, yeah, I think we'll leave it as that. So I'm going to take this stuff to the fridge in the warehouse because we've got some leftovers here. We'll go this way. Make sure they don't go off. I think it's this fridge, isn't it? The cool fridge. Well, it's not really the fridge. This is the cool room, not a fridge. It's a cool room. Am I going to be able to remember where I've put everything in here? Probably not. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to dump them right here. They can be used first. Right, so we'll take this back with me to where I'm going to find it, which is... Why have I got something... Why? What the... Okay. Why have I got some lobsters just randomly... And they say... You see it says fridge okay? What? So it says fridge okay, so the game thinks that they are where they should be in the fridge. But they are just... hovering here in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to leave them there, and I'm going to see what happens to those. I'm going to see if the staff use them, or whether they just stay there forever, or if eventually they do spoil. How weird. Okay. Still a lot of boxes here. This is still the what? I don't know how many episodes it was, before we started the fridges, before that update came, or when that update came, and the game just dropped everything that I'd ever bought that had fallen through the floor or whatever had happened to it, still working my way through that pile. There's such a lot of stock. Right, so that is done. So we can decorate this and move some stuff around. We don't need these anymore, do we? You know what? I was going to run back and grab the things so I can carry more than one box at a time, but you know what? We'll just do that. Because by the time I've made the trip anyway, I could have just done this. So we'll take them one by one. I don't think I need these then, so we'll sell them. I think I'm going to close my checkout. We don't get many customers anyway that come to me, but hardly any. So I shall close. I think everybody needs putting back to work, don't they? The restockers. Let me just do that. Resume all. Oh, I wonder. Oh, no, surely not. Well, maybe. Maybe. I wonder. You know, where I paused the restockers, is he going to take them now? Because they look like they're stacked on a staff member's trolley, don't they? I bet when I paused the restockers, that's why it says fridge okay. I bet when I paused the restockers, there was a restocker walking down there with all of those lobsters because the lobster tanks must need refilling or something like that. And that's why they're all just hovering in the air. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we'll open up. So we're going to be over here doing a bit more moving around, but everything is already shelved up, isn't it? So it's fine. So I think fridges along that back wall would look pretty good. One thing I haven't done is set the prices. Now he's getting them cheap. Quickly. Probably not going to like them today now because we're already opened up. It's probably going to cause all sorts of mayhem. Grocery. There we go. That'll do it. Apply to all. That is another mod I'm running where you can just press it and it'll set them all to 39% for you. So if I put that... So this wall is going to come down, as I say, at some point. So these will all get shoved slightly further back, but we can rearrange that at the time. That's probably going to be quite handy, actually, because if they go back a little bit, then I can make a proper aisle for the freezers, because we do need to change these freezers. There are some better freezers now available to us. Go and have a look at those, but I think they are bigger. So if we come down here, we've now got this freezer island, so we can make freezer island. Although I've now got fruit and vegetable island, I don't think I can have freezer island as well, unless we have it where it currently is. I bet you can make a nice shape with these. So we've got these ones at the moment. I don't like these compared to that. That is a much better look, isn't it? Do we have a look at these? Might as well. Corner piece and that piece. I think we'll just have these ones if we were going to change. Let's get a couple, see how they look. But I don't think I could have a corner one because we haven't really got any corners to work with. I'm thinking either the back of here or... Well, I suppose that's really the only spot at the moment, isn't it? On the back of here. Have a look to see how they are.
That's above my budget.
Above your budget? Is that somebody complaining? Yeah, it's because we changed the prices today. Which I didn't actually know was a thing. So that if you're already open and you start putting your prices higher, that's when they start complaining. Because they've already come in, or probably were already on the way expecting a lower price. I like the fact they're on wheels. Not that helps me or anyway, changing them around, but I like that anyway. I prefer those. I think they are a bit tall, aren't they? I think they could do with lowering down at that. So if I were to grab some of these things out of here. How many things can we get in here? So it's only one item per side? What? Well, that's not good news. One item per side? I'd need so many then. So at the moment we can get 3 in per freezer. So that's 3 there, 3. I don't think we've double... Well, we've double shelved some of this, but not everything. But either way, we'd need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15... 18. So I'd need 9 of these.
Wish this had a little discount.
I'd need 9 of those. I don't think I'm going to get 9 in there. Well, obviously I'm not going to get 9 in there. We can all see I'm not going to get 9 in there. Well, that's a bit annoying. I might just stick with what we've got then. And at least until this next wall comes down. Maybe when this comes down we can do it, because maybe... Well, actually, yes. When this wall comes down, we could have Freezer Island. We could have it, as I've got the fruit and vegetables just here, we could do the same thing with the freezers. But so that would be where these are here, and then the fridges would be on the far wall. So in this spot here, when it opens up, we could do Freezer Island. I think I'll do that. So I'll save the freezers, and we'll do Freezer Island, but we shall do that in the future. Because that's not going to work at this moment. We'd need too many of them.
I'll just come back another time.
So we shall just have these ones along this wall for now, and then we'll have to finish it when we get the wall taken down. But at least we can get them out to this central area. It's quite nice.
Nice crust on this one.
It's been really funny with it snapping here. Why is it trying to snap to this? There we go. Right, so they're all there for now. As I say, when we get that wall down, we'll make Freezer Island, and then we'll have our fridges over in the far corner. So this central walkway, I think we need to leave this open. I was going to put some of the grocery over here, but I don't know if we need to leave this open now, because it seems to be everybody's central walkway through, doesn't it? I was tempted by moving these and placing them over here somewhere. Let's just have a look to see how that looks, though.
This looks a little stale. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope she's not talking about my decoration. She probably is. Yeah, we could run this sort of through with a bit more space between the aisles maybe as well, just through there, so it's not in this far corner. So you've got an easy way of walking over to the produce and all that kind of stuff, not just down that tight little aisle there. Yeah, I think I'll still move it over. But it's going to be a bit of a work in progress for a while. But then it's been a work in progress for quite some time as it is. Have I left too much gap there?
Perfect color. It looks freshly
Probably,
baked.
but it's okay. It may have to change one day anyway, I don't know. Who knows what's going to be added to the game. Why is the back of this shelving? Have they always been black? As we've been walking through today? I've not noticed. Surely they've not been. Maybe they have been. We need to change that. Where's my color wheel? I want it to be this color, please. There we go. Maybe it has always been like that from when I painted everything black accidentally several videos ago. Maybe it has always been that way, I don't know. Right, not bad. Obviously, the floor makes it look weird because it looks like you've come out of the sections somewhat, but I think just slightly further over with these.
Perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
And we'll have those two about there. And these can come to somewhere about there, maybe. And then we can carry on with the same design now with that whole back wall. So we can keep coming through with these ones now. And then have like an open way into the fresh produce. Something like that, perhaps. Or we could leave it as a blocked off area. But I think I want to make it open. And then we've got these end of aisle racks, which can remain. We'll have another bit of a gap. Put that there. Oh, this is a single shelf, isn't it? I forgot about that. I thought it was a double. We can buy another one and put some more pet food on it. We'll just get a double shelf. Not too bad. Those freezers obviously won't be there, or they could be there, but I think we'll probably will go for the other ones for now, though. So it looks kind of uniform. I wonder if we could make some aisles out of these. Not too bad. I've got this thing as well that could do with moving. Could go just there for now till we get fully rearranged. Not bad. I'm quite happy with that, actually. So yeah, these freezers won't stay here, so this will just be an open space. Or, well, actually, what it will be, these will move into Fridge Island. Or Freezer Island, I should say. They'll move into Freezer Island, and then this thing will come in the center here, but this will just generally be a walkway through for if you want to come through here to get your fruit and vegetables, visit the fridges and the freezers, or come over to the bakery. Or indeed walk further down to the butchers and fishmongers. We need to change the floor type because it all looks a bit weird at the moment. So let's get back to this floor. Get rid of this black one. Right, so I want to keep this one. That black floor that I just got rid of. Would that look better for a queuing area? I think I prefer it for the queuing area. Have that one just there. It's where you come to pay. Right. I think we've done today. I think we've had a good day. Moving that stuff around. I think the fruit and vegetables look a lot better. One more tweak to come and it'll look quite nice. Need to put the floor down over there as well, don't I? If you're wondering how I'm painting so quickly, this is a mod that I use. There's a link to it in the description. It does make painting and putting flooring down, that sort of thing, very quick indeed. Yeah, I'm happy with that. This place is looking quite nice now. Now we've got that extra room, and I tell you what, putting up the fake walls, that makes a big difference to me. Being able to put that wall there has just given the place a bit more something about it. It feels like there's another room over there. Just breaks it up nicely. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that, as I say. Right, so we've got 44 customers left in store. We'll just let them go, and then we'll end for the day. And then hopefully next time then, I've got a bit more to do upstairs. So the next video, we'll be moving all of the rest of these toys. We'll be moving them over here. And then maybe we'll put up a couple of partition walls and stuff over here as well, and make it look nice and decorate up here as well. So maybe the episode after that, I'll take down the further walls, and then we'll put in Freezer Island. And then I think we'll be finished until they add some new bits and pieces to the game, some new departments or whatever is coming to the game. Until they do that, I think we'll be finished for a bit. So probably another 2, maybe 3 videos of this little return to the game, and then we'll be all finished for a bit longer, and then we'll take another break like we did before, and then come back in a couple of months after that when all the new stuff comes. Just while we wait for people to leave, yeah, like I say, we're going to come over here. So all of those toys that you can see over there, all the cuddly toys, they're all going to go along here or into this section somewhere. I'm going to put some different flooring down. Did purchase, I think. Or did we just look at it? I think we just looked at it. Let's go and have a look at it again. And go and grab it from the computer. There is a different toy floor, which I'm tempted about. Where is it? We have toy flooring. There we go. Let's have a look at this toy flooring. See how it looks, because we might. Because I do like this one, but it's a lot. All to, you know, if you were to put this whole section with that, it is a lot to look at. I didn't know if we could just tone it down a tad by not having it everywhere. So for the cuddly toy section, for example, of the toys, you could have that color. I think I'll probably do, and we'll just leave that for like the main toys. So like all of your proper toys that the kids are going to come running for. Bright floor brings them to it. Then they go, I want that. I want that really expensive thing over there. Whereas they come over here, this is a bit more sedate. This is just a little browse around the cuddly toys. Yeah, we'll go for that, I think. This is my central walkway through here. So I might... We've got this wall just here. We have got this space over here for future departments. I think what I'll do is I might wall off to here so that you walk. So we've got the toys and stuff over there, but maybe you walk through to something else there. We'll figure that as we go forward. Right, end of the day. Let's end it. A lot of unavailable products there, and a lot of products expensive. The expensive ones are because we changed the prices. I'm not sure about the unavailable ones. Maybe that's the seafood that we found just hovering in the air. Otherwise, though, not too bad of a day. Right, we shall leave this one here. As I say, next time we'll crack on with those toys, and then we will hopefully in the one after that finish off over there. We'll make Freezer Island and finish off the grocery section. And then we'll be done for a little while. So if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.